Hola, hola, ¿qué tal muchachos? Isela here with the Truck Boss Show next to Nikki.
Hey everyone, happy Thursday. How's it going? Don't forget, you can find us every Thursday at 4 p.m. on the page and YouTube.
You're excited
I
today, girl.
am, because we have some exciting things coming up this weekend.
We do, but hold on, pump
I
your
know,
brakes,
I'm
pump your brakes.
jumping the gun here.
Yes. But we're gonna talk about something that happened last week.
Yes.
Let's update them.
That's right. Brad, our senior correspondent, had the opportunity to go up to Washington to be a part of 10-4 in D.C. Nearly 40 bobtail trucks convoyed from the Fredericksburg, Virginia Agricultural Fairgrounds near midnight, October 2nd, to arrive at the second annual, that's a big 10-4 on D.C. public outreach event on National Mall in Washington, D.C. The second year builds on the goals of the event last year, with greater emphasis on simply providing a welcoming atmosphere in D.C., locals and tourists to engage with truck owners, learn more about the business and cultures of trucking, and understand the nature of many issues drivers contend with. Something really cool that happened that I read also in that article was that a woman and her child were passing by all of the trucks out there. Little girl asked her mom, "Why are all these trucks here, Mom?" And the mom said, "The truckers are voicing their opinion, and that's one great thing about living in this country, is that we can all do that." And though we all may not agree with each other's opinions, the child agreed, at least the opportunity to speak and be heard is part of it all. Yeah, she said, that is a great thing.
Yeah, that's teaching our kids
Yes.
as well. Like, listen, we can all unite and we can be peaceful and civil and adults and voice our opinion and speak up.
And I think it's a wonderful thing that they do out there, and just be present. I think that's one of the main things, is just them being present and there and showing how passionate they are about what they do. And being truckers is a big deal. Like we always say, if you eat it, drink it, wear it, a trucker brought it to you.
Yeah.
And so I just think it's
how
awesome what
they're
do
the
out
ones
there.
that make a lot of this stuff possible.
Absolutely.
I mean, we wouldn't be doing what we do ourselves if it wasn't for a trucker.
Nope.
So
Absolutely
no,
not.
amazing job.
Yes. So moving on to hot topics in trucking right now. What do you have for us, Isela?
And let me tell you, because you know we always got that 411 for all you folks out there. Wisconsin town outlaws semi-trucks parking on all but one city street. Now, as of October the 1st, Milton City Council passed an ordinance restricting semi-truck parking on all but one city street by 6-1 vote. The parking ordinance will prevent drivers from parking their trucks on residential roadways in front of their own homes. The ordinance cities, they say the possibilities of the damage of the streets and the safety issues that are caused, the visibility of obstruction as reason to parking. So that's why they're banning them. There is a certain area where you can go park your truck, nobody's using it, but they forbid semi-trucks to park longer than 48 hours. So you only can be parked there for 2 days. So Nikki, I'm going to tell you that there are other states that are joining in, and this is Joliet, Illinois, Ozark, Missouri, and Lee County, and also Florida. It makes it hard for our drivers because as it is, they're already struggling on where to park.
Yes.
But with one of the great things that we came across, and this is one of our favorite bloggers, Jay Rich, she was, she was letting us know that, first it started as a workout for her. She's going to go, she's trying to get healthy. But Planet Fitness will allow you to park there as long as you are a member. Now, the good thing about Planet Fitness, most of the facilities are open 24 hours. And if you're a Black Card member, you can go to any of their Planet Fitnesses across the U.S.
Across the country, yep.
So I think we need to get in touch with Planet Fitness and let's say, hey, what's going on here? Are you really helping out our truckers? And they can go work out. Yeah, they have massage chairs.
Yes, I know. I've seen them. I've been in there.
They have the
it's
tables.
a great facility.
So, they're on the road for long periods of times. You want to relax, stretch a little, get a little massage and everything. Planet Fitness has it for you.
Staying fit is very important.
Yes, and you're going to get to be healthy.
And the parking on top of that, I just think it's a great thing that they're offering. And so if you're not a member of Planet Fitness, you should definitely look into it.
Yeah, but we're also going to be reaching out to Planet Fitness and getting that information for you so we can give you accurate info and you're not being misled. But a big thanks to our favorite favorite blog.
Blogger?
Or blogger.
Yes.
Vlogger. I'm going to say
Blogger,
vlogger.
yes. Easy
Jay
for
Rich,
me to
yes.
say.
And so what do you have for us, Nikki?
Well, moving on, we have a driver to receive $22,500 from Fleet after paying fee for service dog to ride. Minnesota-based trucking company Transport America, a subsidiary of TFI International, will pay a truck driver $22,500 to settle a lawsuit brought by the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. The lawsuit, filed on August 20th, alleged that Transport America violated the Americans with Disabilities Act by requiring a trucker pay a fee to have a service dog in his truck, even though the dog was required as a reasonable accommodation for the driver's anxiety. This is a timely reminder to employers that it isn't enough that they allow service animals to accompany qualified individuals with disabilities, said Julian Bowman, District Director for the EEOC's Chicago District. Since Transport America already allowed drivers to have dogs in trucks, the settlement, in addition to the payment to the driver, requires Transport America to revise its policies to allow qualified employees with disabilities to use a service animal without any additional costs. Well, this trucker definitely had a payday.
I agree with that. But I mean, pets are important companions.
Oh,
They're
absolutely.
your
I
buddies.
think that as long as you have the required paperwork and all the correct things that you need, then I think it's okay. I mean, truckers have animals on the road all the time.
for so long.
And they're so important, I think,
Yes.
too. If you are a trucker, you get lonely and you're away from your family.
Yes.
And for me, a dog is part of my family. Our dog is part of the family. And going on the road, that would just be a bonus, you know?
Yeah,
like
it
it's
is.
just to keep you company, and I just...
Well, at least they can talk to someone.
Yes,
I mean, you're on the road for
absolutely.
long periods of time. It's like you start talking to yourself and you're driving, and people are probably going to drive like, what's wrong with that crazy guy over there? You know? But I
Yeah.
mean, either way it goes, I think pets are very important. I
Yes.
mean, you
Absolutely.
need somebody there with you.
Yes, part of the family.
I don't see why not.
So, Isela, we have a really big event coming up that
Which is why you're
happening
super
in
excited.
2 days. Uno, dos. And I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yes, I can.
Oh, I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it.
Oh, hide it. Hide it.
And I know.
We are gonna have a blast.
I want to. I'm sorry, I'm
Yes.
still just going. I'm just going. I could go on for
I think
days. but-
actually what we're doing is we're practicing because we are going to have some time on the big stage. This is the big finale at the
Yes.
Bandit Bigrig series in Bristol, Tennessee, and we hope that you can make it. But if you can't, don't worry, because we got you. We're going to bring it live to you. But I mean, they are good. We're going to have a lot of good stuff happening.
Yes.
this-
So talking about Bandit and info, who did you have the opportunity to talk to?
So let me tell you, Nikki, we had an opportunity to talk with our friends from the Bandit Bigrig series who tells us what all it takes to put this together and all how they let us have all this great fun and excitement that you're going to get to enjoy this weekend. So check it out.
How's it going, everyone? Isela here with the Truck Boss Show. And well, today we're sitting here with our friend Jason Johnson. He is the general manager of the Bandit Bigrig series. Jason, thank you for being with us on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, we're super excited. I know we're going to be out there this coming Saturday. It's super excited. And so what can you tell us about the Bandit Bigrig series?
What the Bandit Bigrig series is really an event, and what it generally boils down to is we race single axle day cab semi trucks around short tracks that are meant for cars.
So what was the whole purpose of the Bandit Race series coming together?
The weird thing is really we started the Bandit Bigrig series for just a different marketing channel. We had a different company at one time, still a great partner with us, but we manufactured aftermarket truck accessories, and one of them was a fender. And we actually would say that our fenders are tested and tortured. So we just needed to find cooler, different ways to keep testing and torturing these fenders. It sounds cliche, but what we did is we had a track down in South Carolina contact us to see if we wanted to bring our big rigs down to this racetrack and run them on a Saturday night. And what we were going to do is just get together and race for beer money. Literally, that's kind of how it started. And then we did it, and the crowd just took to it. I mean, it was like they were ecstatic about it. They just couldn't believe we were running big rigs on this half-mile racetrack. And these guys were beating and banging, and I mean, they were putting on a show, and it was all just for fun. Well, we got to thinking, why not bring this to fruition? And we started the Bandit Bigrig series because we wanted to race for beer money originally, and then we thought, why not make trucking cool and put out a product where we can, one, bring partners like the Truck Boss Show, Air Dog, all of our other sponsors into it, and really get their products out in a trucking scenario that just makes big rig racing exciting.
Why Bristol? I know Bristol, the raceway is the last great Coliseum. Why there, and do you know why they call it that?
It looks like a coliseum when you get in there. So I mean, it's the gladiator pit in the middle, and then it's just literally grandstands all around you, so you feel like you're in a big coliseum. The Bristol thing too came down to we wanted a huge venue. Our Bandit Bigrig series, we try to race short tracks anywhere from 3/8 mile to half mile. We'll go up to 5/8 mile, and that's strictly because one, we just haven't gone bigger, and two, we want to keep that short track Saturday night feel. So Bristol Motor Speedway being the fastest half mile in the country, what better way to do it? And they say it's Bristol, baby. So we thought, why not go back to Bristol? And it can hold 160,000 people. I know our goal is to put 180,000 in there. But we raced it before. It's a high bank track. These trucks, you can literally hold it to the floor and not have to generally use as much brakes as you do on some of these flatter, less bank tracks that we race. So it's a great venue. It's a great racing community down there. It's very exciting, and we thought, why not go to Bristol?
Well, I can tell you that the Truck Boss Show, the team, we're ready to go. We're packing everything. We're excited. We know this is the grand finale for the Bandit Bigrig series, and honestly, we cannot wait to be there.
Just picture this about 10 times bigger. You all were in the crowd shooting the T-shirts off too, and you got to talk to a lot of fans. So we got more trucks coming now for you. We're hoping to put a lot more fans in there. We're hoping a lot of people want to come down to the Truck Boss Show main stage, get to meet you and the entire team, and you just get to have as much fun as we do.
What more can the crowd expect?
We're hoping that it's just nonstop excitement. I wish I had a movie trailer voice so I could give you a real good, cool rundown. But we open the gates at 11. We got qualifying practice. We have a 2-hour meet and greet. So we let all the fans come down onto Bristol in the last great Coliseum. We get to take in the track with us, get to meet the Bandits up close, see the big rigs. We start racing at 3:30. Now we'll go through our entire race program, coupled with some Bandit shootout races for the kids, some trike battles for the kids, some fun with the Truck Boss Show team, kicking that off. Then we go into our feature race. We got more pyro. I've been told that we're going to blow off than what some other places have, especially inside Bristol. So we're going to shoot some fireworks. We're going to race 30 laps, hold our breath. Hopefully we make it out. We'll bring the Truck Boss Show team up onto their main stage. We're going to have a huge concert with Tony Justice, shoot some more fireworks off, do the 2019 awards ceremony. One lucky fan's going to get a championship ring as the Bandit #1 fan. And then we're going to have everybody down in the pits to have a big pit party. And hopefully it's great weather and we have a lot of fun and we don't wreck anything. And everybody goes home like, dang, that was a great time.
For all the folks that are out there, where can they find more information? Let's go ahead and give them that website one more time.
Sure. It's banditseries.com. You can get your tickets there. Our online schedule is on site. All the information can be found right at banditseries.com. There's a tab at the top that says more too. So if you wanted to learn how to get a truck into our series, all right on banditseries.com. You can get your tickets there. Tickets will still be available online and at the day of the event at the gate for Bristol fans. So if you get the chance to get them online, get down there. If you can't get there, make sure you check both of us out because we'll both be there. You can find us both at the Truck Boss Show and then on our social pages at Facebook and YouTube, and we'll stream the entire event. So if you're not in the crowd or not in the seat, you'll get to watch the big rig action at home in the comfort of your couch. So hopefully one way or the other, you can join us on Saturday night.
Thank you so much for being with us here on the Truck Boss Show, and can't wait to see you guys this weekend. And that's it here for the Truck Boss Show. Stay tuned for more.
There you have it. That's our friends with the Bandit Bigrig series, Nikki.
I'm so excited.
It's going
to be jam-packed entertainment with those Iron Giants going around that raceway. And speaking about entertainment, Truck Boss Show, is so excited to have our friend Tony Justice as the special guest entertainment on stage after the races. So make sure you stay tuned. You keep your cabooses in your seats because Tony Justice is going to grace us with his presence on stage. And I'm just going to stop talking about it and let him tell you about what you can expect from him this weekend at the races.
Hey everyone, Nikki here at the Truck Boss Show. Today we are here with our good friend Tony Justice. He's an American truck driver and country music artist. Thanks for joining us today, Tony.
Hey, good to be here.
How long have you been a trucker?
I started driving back in 2000, so I've been, it'll be 20 years in January, so approaching the 20-year mark. I've been around it my whole life. My dad drove trucks, and I had 3 brothers, so Dad had to keep us pretty busy to keep us out of trouble, so, we were doing services and washing trucks, and, from a very young age, so I've always been around it, but I actually really didn't start driving until I was 30, so I spent my 20s playing music and traveling the country and playing different honky tonks and stuff, and decided to get a real job when I turned 30.
So how long have you been doing music?
I started when I was 21, so I'm 49 now, fixing to be 50 in December, so 28, 29 years, somewhere right in there. So quite a while. And I grew up, in the music. My mom had a gospel band, and I started playing bass guitar when I was 6 years old. So just like trucking, it's always been, I always remember it being a part of my life.
We all know that you're going to be our special guest this Saturday at the Bandit Bigrig race series. So why Bandit? Why did you agree to do an event like Bandit Bigrig?
I'm a big, huge race fan. Actually, before I even started writing songs and thought I ever had an idea that I might want to be a songwriter or a singer, I was always too embarrassed to get up and sing when I was younger. So, and I'd actually sit behind the piano, and when I played bass, I wouldn't be seen, playing gospel in my mama's gospel group. But I always wanted to race. So when I got out of high school, I went and built a race car, and there's a local dirt track here off of exit 23 in Bulls Gap, Tennessee. And I went and lived out that childhood dream. So I've always been a big fan of racing. And as the music came along and progressed, we actually made some contacts with some NASCAR folks, and started writing some songs about some of my biggest hero NASCAR drivers like Dale Earnhardt, Rusty Wallace, and Jeff Gordon. And we actually got an endorsement from Rusty Wallace and Roger Penske back in 2001, and we did an album and kind of did the NASCAR circuit, playing pre-race and everything. So it's always been fun to try to put my music into something else that I'm passionate about, whether it's racing or trucking. And I've been blessed to be able to write songs about things that I enjoy, and it's opened a lot of doors and let me get involved. So I've always been a race fan, so it was a no-brainer. That they were coming to Bristol. That's in my backyard. I have a lot of relationships with the folks at Bristol Motor Speedway and Food City, so it was just seemed like a good fit and something I wanted to be a part of.
What's your favorite part about the races?
I just like the competition. When you dive into racing and you get into the mechanical end of it and realizing what all it takes to have a competitive truck, and those guys, they know every little trick to do the suspension and air pressure. I mean, there's a big science behind it, and to watch those guys, it's a battle of wits, and then you got to have that talent of the driver. But even if you hit everything right, you still got to get lucky too. So there's so many different elements involved when it comes to racing, and you just never know what's going to happen from one lap to the next. So that's the part of the racing that I really enjoy.
You're going to be on stage, obviously, singing. What are some of your songs that you're going to be singing? What can people expect from you on stage?
I think we're going to play about a 45-minute concert. We're going to kind of play it by ear there. So, we try to hit on our bigger songs that people are more familiar with, like, Brothers of the Highway, Last of the Cowboys. And, I always do some of my favorites. One that me and my wife wrote, with the year that we've had, battling the breast cancer issue and everything. It's a song that, it's called Live, Laugh, Love, and Dance. It's a really inspirational song. It's one I love to do live because I think it has just a great message and that needs to be heard. So we're going to really short show. So we'll be doing the more up tempo. We'll throw one or two little ballads in there that are, hopefully moving and keep the show moving and good momentum going. So.
Well, I can definitely say on behalf of everybody at the Truck Boss Show, we're very excited to see you live. This will be our first time, seeing you put on a show, so we're excited. So if people aren't really familiar, where can they find your music?
Well, there's a couple of different ways. You can go to TonyJusticeMusic.com and you can kind of see some of the videos that we have out there. Of course, we're on YouTube. You can Google Tony Justice or Last of the Cowboys. Star Stripes and White Lines, Brothers of the Highway, and see those videos. You can also download my music. We're through CD Baby, so we're on Amazon and I can't remember all the social media outlets that we're on. We're anywhere music can be downloaded, we're pretty much there. So whether it's iTunes and Google Music or whatever, so just a lot of your regular places that you just go download. We're type in the name and you can find it.
I'm super excited. Everybody here is really excited. I know all of our, viewers are super excited about seeing your show this Saturday. So don't forget, Tony will be on stage this Saturday, October 12th in Bristol, Tennessee at the Bandit Bigrig Race Series. So don't miss out and stay tuned. Thank you, Tony, once again for joining us.
God bless everybody. Speak safe.
Big thanks to Tony Justice. We can't wait to see what you got to do on the stage this weekend.
It's going to be exciting, Nikki. You know what? Tony's not the only one that's going to be on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Your girls from the Truck Boss Show is going to be doing their thing with Bossapalooza as well. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yes, it's going to be a good time out there. We're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to have our spin wheel of prizes. I'm excited. I love spinning that wheel.
It's going to be big time because this is the finale at the Bandit Big Race Series. And, I mean, they're going to,
they're going all out.
Down. It's going to go down.
All
yes.
out. But don't worry, if you can't make it, Truck Boss Show is going to be going live on our Facebook page. We're going to be showing you the races. We're going to be showing you Tony Justice. And if you haven't bought your ticket, if you are going to be in Bristol this weekend, October 12th, make sure you purchase your ticket online on the link below. You can get your ticket for $15 because at the gate, they're going to be $25. So make sure you go online and get your ticket to save that $10 because $10 can buy you a beer when you're in there.
A hot dog.
Or
me, I'm always thinking about food.
Yes, I know. Yes.
You can something, but it's going to be a blast. So we're already looking forward to it. Super excited. I mean, it's like Saturday cannot get here quick enough.
Yes, gates open at 11. Make sure you're there for all the action. It's going to be a hoppin' time, and Truck Boss Show can't wait to bring it all to you.
That's right. So don't miss out, guys. Remember, stay tuned. You can follow us here on our Facebook page. And you know what? Share it. Tell everybody. Let everybody know that we're going to be live out there and hope to see you if you're able to make it.
That's right. So, Isela, once again, it's been fun. And this weekend's going to be a blast, and I can't wait to be out there with you.
We're going to have
covering
a
all
lot
the
of
action.
fun. Yes.
So don't forget why we do this.
Because you're the boss.